Man, I know I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got, though.
2-4 for the one time. I'ma get got, but I bet I gets mine. 2-4 to 2-6, and if I get got, then you know what I'ma get.
I understand the thought behind sitting Saquon, but I will say this, and Saquon even said it, man. To have the opportunity to put your name in the record books, a record that sat 40 years, bro. 40 years, ain't nobody hitting that record, bro. Because Saquon has been the last generational back since y'all class, since you and AP. There hasn't been another one like him. So it's like these guys come along ever so often. That's my whole thing. So I think it was an opportunity to do that. Number one. Number two, you was a little different, so I don't even like talking to you about it. But I played in the box, bro. 9-on-7. You remember 9-on-7 periods?
Mm-hmm.
I remember whenever toward the end of the season, I know vets didn't like me saying this, but whenever we would take off the pads, I would get Mikey Moe and them and be like, look, bro, after practice, I need you to throw on some pads because I need to hit a little bit. Because there's a feel to the run game. There's there's a lather to it, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? That I think if one thing we've seen with these college football playoffs this year, first of all, conference championships winners are over. They haven't won anything, and it's because they had the long layoff, dog. Well, I believe that contributes to it, and because you act like these teams out here tackling late in the NFL season, you're not in practice tackling. You see what I'm saying? And so I think you lose some of it by sitting, and I think Philly need to work on some stuff still if they want to win a Super Bowl. So I can make an argument for you already know money. There's only 47 guys up on game day anyway, so all the starters ain't sitting. Mathematically, that's impossible. You got to play some starters, right?
Right.
I would have told them I'm gonna give you a half, and told them if you win the game in the half. We're better than them. Win the game.
Look, because you say that there's some things that they need to do in order to
That they need to work on if they want to win the Super Bowl anyway.
The Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
But understanding, that one play could always be your last play. But when you're an athlete, I don't think you can have that type of mindset.
I was about to say, money. Come on.
Because I'm just saying, because otherwise, when you got a thought process like that, that becomes your last play. And then the thing is, with the way that money's been going down, it's on a non-contact play. Mm-hmm. So, that's why I said I understand it, but for my own selfish reasons, because, I thought I was going to get to witness it with AP. But I actually want to see that with my own two eyes. And it's been a beautiful sight to see. So, my own selfish reasons, I'm like, get your ass up and get on out there. Because, I wouldn't have did it. I would have been sat my ass down a long time ago.
We know, we know.
But to see that, and in the fashion that he doing it in.
And you know what, money? Have you met Saquon before?
We done bumped heads before. I didn't chop it up with the young before.
He went to Penn State.
Was that where you were going with this whole?
No, that's not where I was going. I'm just saying that's where he went.
We know he went to Penn State. I'm just shut your ass up. We know
that's where he went to school, man.
We know you went to Penn State.
I'm just saying it as a matter of factly.
I'm saying we know you went to Penn State.
I didn't even talk about me being player of the year when I was there in Heisman finalist and winning the
Is it real in the field?
Huh?
I ain't talking about that. Like I was saying before, was rudely interrupted. And to watch that do it in the fashion that he doing it in, like when Mike, I'm sorry, blood, but like I said, man, to see it jump over it, bro, it's like, I know. Hold on, let me get there. To see it jump over it, it's like, oh, but then to me, it's not even the jump backwards. It's the spin before the jump backwards. Because
And then
you
he ate it.
you was setting this up in your mind for a minute.
I don't think he set it up. I think
Man, you gotta set something up like that, bro.
I think he thought about it, but I think he just reacted, bro.
That's all I meant. Bro. That's all I meant, big dog. But and then to cap off the season with a Russian record, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Because now it's gonna be he could have done it, but we set him down. So for my own selfish reasons, I would love to go see him chase it. But I understand because we talk longevity. Well, and in them playoffs, you got to run that ball. So
it's different. But
get ready to go run that 30 times.
Look, you know how it is, right? What they gonna do is they gonna take what you do best away from you. That's what the other team try to do. So in the playoffs anyway, the Philly gonna have their passing game is gonna have to be rocking a little bit anyway. Jalen didn't play last week. He in concussion protocol, and he not playing this week. They already had some issues earlier in the season about the passing game. I just think, like last week, bro, Dan Campbell, right? Detroit Lions. They played who they just play? They just beat them. San Fran. The Niners, they didn't have to win the game, right? Because it's going to come down to this week's game against Minnesota. So Dan Campbell had the opportunity to sit everybody to whatever. He said, you know what? We play. We football players. We play.
But he get them kind of vibes though.
Because he played in the box, bro. He's a tight end.
Hey,
I just think he understands it, bro. I just think he understands that there's a lather to this thing.
You talking about football, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talking gimmicks and all the other. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a little different. You froze like too, but you back now. You back now. You got all that high quality technology over there. You're freezing, boy. You're lagging. You're glitching, my boy. You're glitching, my boy. But no, I know what you mean, bro. And I mean, so like when I came back from retirement to have that run in the playoffs with the Seahawks, I remember I come in the building and they like, man, is you gonna be able to do this? And I just remember telling Mo Kelly like, hey, blood, I don't know. You got to go strap up some pads and I got to feel something, bro. I need to, you got to come downhill on top of my head to make sure that I'm going to be able to, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
About 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 yards realistic. And we just full speed right into each other. Bam! Ooh. All right, now my is woke up a little bit. Yeah. Now I got to see it. You know what I mean? Because that's just how that work in that box, man. You know what I'm talking
about? That's what I'm saying, man. So I think, Dan Campbell, going that route. And, people will say, oh, if Jared Goff would have got hurt, if somebody would have got hurt, well, we can't play scared. That's literally every time I fumbled, every time I got hurt, right before it happened, I kind of thought, damn, cuz I better not get hurt. Damn, cuz I better hold on to this ball. And it happened. So, I got a lot of respect for Dan Campbell, the way he handled that game. And I do believe Detroit needs home field advantage a little bit more than Minnesota. I'm not saying Minnesota don't want it, but Detroit banged up, bro. They got so many damn injuries. It's a wonder that they still winning games. So I think they want to stay home.
And it's a long ass month. How many games they done added on?
It's 17 regular season weeks now, and I think we're gonna end up getting to 18, bro. Because think about it.
That's a lot of games, bro.
Think about it.
They got that Christmas game now.
Think about it though.
You seen it?
Yeah. But we always had games around that time, even and if Christmas fell on a weekend, we was playing on those days. But think about it, bro. Like the second week or the third weekend of February. Or the second weekend of February, you get to what, President's Day or something like that. That's off. A lot of people are off of work on Monday. The NFL, to me, I believe, and I don't know this for nothing. I don't know nothing. I just believe that the NFL would love to get the regular season to that weekend so that people can have off on Sunday. And now you can make Super Bowl Sunday a
What you
national
mean off
holiday.
on Sunday?
Huh? No, off on Monday. I'm sorry.
All right.
For President's Day. I believe that's the holiday that's in February around that time. And I think that's what they're trying to get the season to. And that'll give us 2 bye weeks. That'll give you every team will have to play international once. I mean, you know, bruh. They want a billionaire overseas to go ahead and create another team so the NFC West can include like Japan. Think about that. Game of Thrones, baby. Game of Thrones, baby. Oh.
You start talking about playing international, and like, well, I mean, I think I got all of most of them for when we was playing. That is a different experience. But I mean, to broaden the game, then I mean, in the way that I've been to other countries in the way that they accept it, I could see it happen. I just don't know like the talent, because when you start talking about playing in them trenches, it's a different game, and motherfuckers get the leaning, and then they, you know what I mean.
Well, that's why I believe that and
Could you imagine this? And with the first round pick of the 2037 draft, the Japan Tsunamis is taking Marshawn Lynch. I gotta go move to Japan.
No,
And I heard they offering like 75 bands for a nigga to come down there and beat down some sushi. You feel me? Y'all might be like, man, hey, do they got a portal? Do they got a portal for old to come back?
I believe they would have stateside complexes, obviously. You know what I mean? And you'll play your games, your home games over there, and stuff. I don't know all the way, but I'm just saying.
Well, it sounds like you know a lot.
No. Listen, but I mean,
and your glasses make you look like a conspiracy theorist.
You gotta read between the lines, money. Yeah, you gotta hear me, but hear me. You know what I'm saying? I can't directly say certain stuff.
Well, I know you can read. So, and then I know that big ass head, you can read and hold a lot of lines. So, yeah.
I think they want to play this game on the world stage. Again, when you go back to to resources of bodies,
I'm just mad that I can't be a part of it.
When you go back to the genetics of it all and stuff like that, I believe, because I've asked the powers that be why we don't go to like Ghana. I know we got NFL Africa now, OC Human Euro, those guys. We have camps and stuff over there, and they're just starting to dip their toe on the continent. But I'm like, if we're talking about genetics and getting the athletes, why not go
raw, authentic power?
Yeah, but the real deal with the NFL is money. So they want to go to countries that have the same Western economy and ideals. And
well, if I
you know how that go.
I don't know how to say it. Well, if I had something to say, if it got anything to do with how they going, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you want to get into these?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
I mean, I know I'm going to get got. But I'm going to get mine more than I get got, though.
2-4 for the one time. I'ma get got, but I bet I get mine. 2-4 to 2-6. And if I get got, then you know what I'ma get.